Tuesday. Not Tuesday. Oh my gosh, it's Thursday. See where I'm at? Still jet lag, as you all know. So today is Thursday, and today we talk about a little bit of health and fitness. We're going to get into how we can start our journey into health and fitness. We could talk about my journey. I don't know what we're going to talk about. We're going to talk about something with health and fitness, and then we may merge into something else. But as of today, guys, this Thursday, I am charging my car. You all know I try not to do so much conversations on the go when it comes to driving and talking. I get a lot of little messages here and there about making sure that you're taking care of yourself, Paulette. Be careful out there when you're driving. But sometimes it works and sometimes it don't. So at the end of the day, today I am parked. Hello, Miss TNT. I'm parked. I'm charging, and I just want to welcome every one of you guys for coming in to Life with Paulette today. As Thursday came around, I was like, what am I going to talk about to these girls and guys today in regards to health and fitness? I am going into another week since I came off of my hiatus, where I'm working on that consistency when it comes to my health, when it comes to making better choices, when it comes to getting a program that works for you. So I'm going to share with you my program. Maybe you share with me what program, or you could think about what moving program you can use in order to get yourself up to par and get those steps in. So for me, on Monday I did weightlifting. On Tuesday, I did nothing because I said, you know what, I'm getting into at least 3 days out of the week where I'm going to start up my day. I'm going to start off my week by saying we're going to do a little bit at a time. Okay, you all know I told you guys the topic for this month and next month probably is going to be the same, is swimming. So I came in and I said to myself, I said, you know what I'm going to do? I'm going to do Monday. So I did my weightlifting on Monday. I'm definitely I did boxing yesterday. I was supposed to do my Poli class, which is my Tahitian movements, but I didn't get to do that one. And I just end up doing boxing yesterday. I'm resting today, and then tomorrow I'm going to lift heavy again. So that's the 3 days out of the week. My goal is supposed to be, guys, 10,000 steps. Now, y'all know after 2 months of hiatus and not working out, 10,000 steps is foreign to me and my body, okay? I just did one every other day workout, and I felt like my whole shoulders was going to fall off of me because I boxed yesterday. My thighs, everything just felt like it was from Mars, okay? It was very foreign to my body. I'm getting used to it, so it may probably pick up a little bit better, as time go by. But as of right now, guys, I just want you all to know, start wherever you're at. If you're at 1,000 steps, count it all joy. If you all can do 2,000 steps, count it all joy. If you guys can do 5,000 steps, count it all joy. If you can do 10,000, then you better count it joy, okay? Because Paulette is right in between 5,000. I try to aim 2 days to 3 days out of the week at 10,000, but guys, I've been falling short for the longest. Y'all know when you start something, you start a routine, you're gonna fall short every once in a while. Sister Mrs. TNT said, this is going to be a very interesting subject, sister. What do you mean? Have you moved today, sister? Have you moved? It's health and fitness. What are you doing to get that health and fitness? I hope you're not frying chicken today. Those nice, delicious chicken wings, making that cornbread. What do you cook? What did you cook, sister? Sister Nicole, share it with me. I want to know. Send me a picture or two, okay? But like I was mentioning to you guys, find a program that's going to work for you. Everything that we do, we must start somewhere. And today I just want to give you guys a little bit of encouragement to let you know, or inspiration. I was down when I got back off of vacation for 2 weeks. I was down 16 pounds. I'm still working on my weight loss journey. I would love to go another probably 20, 30 pounds so that I can say, I want to get it. I want to get myself together, get that body back, get everything going and running together. It's normal, but it's better. It's easier said than done. You got to take some work. It's going to take some work for my other couple pounds to be drop off to get to where I feel when I pass the mirror. My butt is not in the back, still passing the mirror as I already hit the front door. Y'all know what I'm talking about. When we think we got it all, and all of a sudden we walk across the mirror and we look back, and then the little the little buns is still walking across. That's how big it is, because it has to have its own audience at the beginning. So at the end of the day, if you have that audience still where you're at the door waiting for the behind to catch up with you, we need to work together. Okay, you need to get on a journey plan so that we can all put it together and work off the extra fluff. But like I was mentioning to you guys, a lot of times, guys, we start on a program and we get discouraged. I don't want you all to get discouraged. I don't want you all to learn that Paulette been on this journey. My daughter is 13 years old. So from 13 years old, every year I would say, I need to lose this weight by my birthday, which is September. You know why? Because at the end of the day, this is baby fat. This is baby fat. This is baby fat. 13 years with the same lie. I just want y'all to know that I got tired of it. It's no baby fat, no longer baby fat. This is my fat. Okay? I did this. My daughter, 13, she did not do this to me. Okay? So I had to take accountability for my actions. And I know many is at a point in their life where they're like, I'm tired of walking across the mirror and, my back has its own audience. Okay? I know what you mean. I've been there, done that. I'm still there, but I'm not there as bad, and it's bad when you get to that point where you're like exhausted from it. So I'm just here to tell you all, let's start a plan together. Let's get on this journey together. Let's start today. You can start today. Pull out your pen and paper and set your goal. So whoever want to start off doing at least 2,000 steps, raise your hands. If you want to start off your journey with 8,000 steps, raise your hands, please. Go ahead. Let's raise our hands. If you say, Paulette, I can give you 5,000 steps a day, which is equal to 2.5 miles, meaning you can walk a mile in the morning and walk a mile in the day. Many of us can walk a mile going back and forth to the refrigerator. Y'all know what I'm talking about. So at the end of the day, guys, all I can tell you guys is let's start somewhere. Let's start with 5,000. Where are my 5,000 steps a day people at? Where you all at in the comments? I want to see you. I want you all to vouch for yourself right now and take accountability, because I am going to make sure. I'm going to make sure and remind y'all, be like, oh, hello, Miss Helenia. How are you? Welcome into Life with Paulette. Thank you for stopping by. Sister EFB, how are you doing today, sister? Hope all is well, Sister Tanya. Welcome into Life with Paulette. Greetings to each and every one of you guys. Today we're going to set goals because I'm tired of talking about it. So I'm just going to go right on and tell you guys in your own living room where you're at. You're sitting down by that couch. You're probably laying on the bed. I want you all to pull out a pen and paper, and I want you to make a note to yourself and say, starting today, Paulette talk about health and fitness, and I'm going to start with 5,000 steps for the next 2 weeks, 3 weeks, 4 weeks, for the next month. Let's do that. Today we are in August, the month of August. Let's say the month of August, I'm going to start with 5,000 steps a day. That's 2.5 miles. Too easy. And then what we can do is, on a post, I could probably post on a weekly basis, or probably even on a daily basis. I could post, and you guys can share your screenshot of what you did at the end of the day and share it, and we can motivate each other to do 5,000 steps, and then we can increase to 10,000 steps. When we start to feel ourselves, and you're getting in there, you're getting on that program, we can probably feel ourselves when we get into 10,000 steps. I'm not 100% sure, but I just want you all to know, let's start some way. When it comes to eating, let's figure out what we can have for breakfast. I could probably come on and I can share with you guys what I eat during breakfast time. I'm not a breakfast person. To those that don't know, I'm more of a lunch person, sometimes a dinner person, most of the time dinner, but I'm mainly lunch and dinner. I'm not a breakfast person, so I can drink me some coffee, and I'm gone through with a gallon of water all the way through dinner time. I do not need to have breakfast. That's how I feel. I go fasted. I share that with you guys prior videos to make sure that you all understand that breakfast means break your fast. I don't break my fast until 11, in between 11 and 12. during the day. So that whole morning I work out fasted. All right, I'm in a fasted stage when I work out. Why? You may say, that's just always been me. I've never been a person that goes to work out with a full stomach, somebody that goes to work out that feeling like, I got to be over the top with my little toast bread and peanut butter and all that stuff. That is me. But you probably different. You probably need that little peanut bread and that little extra stuff in the morning to get you going. I'm different. So I want you to make a plan for you that works best for you. So pull out your little pen and paper and say, I'm gonna vouch for myself, and I'm gonna take accountability starting today, because Paulette is forcing us to take accountability for our action when it comes to our health and fitness. And I'm gonna do 5,000 steps to start off for the month of August. Okay, and we are going to start eating a little bit cleaner, or start by making better choices. Let's start from our breakfast. You can say, my breakfast, I can eat different things. I'm going to give you guys options. I already seen some options in this comment where Sister Tanya say, yeah, I need my overnight oats or my perfect fate or fat. I know what you mean. But I probably pronounced it wrong. But I know what you mean. Yes, that's excellent for breakfast. That's what Sister Tanya is going to have. Some folks may need their bacon and eggs and all that stuff, which I'm not a morning breakfast person, but there's options. You can have, instead of the full fat bacon, you could probably have turkey bacon. But if you want the full fat bacon, 2 slices is enough. You don't need the whole pack of bacon. Come on now, guys. We got to do everything in moderation. Now, I know many of y'all want half of that bacon. You want like 6 to 7 pieces of bacon to feel like you're doing something. You don't need all that bacon. 1 to 2 little slabs of bacon is enough, okay? When it comes to you may want to have some carbs. You can have toasted wheat bread. You can have even a toast of white bread. You can use they have different other bread that you can have that's healthier choices than the starchy ones. Try to do that. Try making your own bread. I mean, go figure. I haven't done that in a long time, but I'm just trying to say, find a program that works for you. And if you're like me, where we don't care about breakfast, just go ahead and have yourself some coffee or tea. And when you get your coffee or tea in the morning, make sure you drink all your water starting morning, so you're not up all night going to the bathroom. It's just different ways for you to get your liquids in, stay hydrated at the same time. Now, when it comes to lunch, most people always say, oh, we want a house salad. My lunch, yeah, I may have a little vegetables here, a little bit of salad here. Oh, yes, Sister Alina said avocado and eggs sounds good. Yeah, you can have that. Some folks also work out, instead of eating a lot of carbs, they minimize their carbs and they go more on a keto program, where it's more like with protein and healthy fats. That's what they do, the avocado and a little piece of the bacon or so on, so that way they're fuller longer. So when you eat fat and a little piece of protein, you're going to be full longer than if you had a whole half a slice of bread and 6 slices of bacon. You automatically gonna be hungry in 2 seconds later. I'm just telling you, because you're messing up your little palates, and the peckishness is gonna kick in, and you're gonna be like, I just have half a bag of bread, half a loaf of bread, and then all of a sudden you're feeling hungry again. It's because you have woken up all those extra stuff with you that you don't need, and your hormones be going all over the place, and all of a sudden when you're looking to eat again when you're full, and your mind is all messed up. So I just want y'all to know, make good choices. Avocados are excellent source to break fast with. Protein is great sources to break your fast with. You can have even your juicing. Some people take a whole 14 to 16 ounce of juice, and they juice fresh juice in the morning. That's great to coat your stomach with. Yes, Sister Tanya, Sister says scrambled eggs as well. Yes, scrambled eggs is great options. Another thing that's a great option, some folks may not like eggs. We have those non-egg lovers up in there. If you don't like eggs, you could try the fake eggs. If you don't like the fake eggs, you want the real eggs, but you don't want all the cholesterol, you can boil your eggs, take out at least half of the yolk instead of eating all the yolk, and just use a little smaller portion of the yolk, but eat all the egg whites, or just buy egg whites, or use the egg, the one that's in the shell, and just take out the yolk, and then you have your own healthier version of egg whites that you can have. That's great options. Some folks also like to have their legumes in the morning. Like, I'm from the Caribbean and I'm on mostly central side, so we like beans. So we can have a fried beans early mornings with a piece of cheese, white cheese. You know, we have all the nice fatty stuff over there. But you know what? Beans is great fiber early mornings. So we can mix and match that with fiber. And we like to bake bread over there. We get a little piece of bread. You can have all of that. Just don't overdo it, guys. You can have a little piece of nice, fresh coconut baked bread, homemade. Just don't have the whole loaf. Just get a nice little set. Do everything in moderation. That's great breakfast. Sometime Sister Tanya mentioned about the porridge. Get your porridge up in there. Your oatmeal, cream of wheat. That's healthy choices too. If you do cereal, don't get the sweet cereal. Get the cereal that basically, get the cereals that don't have all that sugar in it. It's healthier choices that you can make for breakfast for those that does eat breakfast. Let's go on lunch now. Let's throw ideas for lunch. Okay, people will say, oh, I just want a salad for lunch. Well, you're going to be very gassy by yourself. Hopefully you're by yourself, okay? Because lettuce is good for you, but too much anything, you're gonna overdo it. So I would say a side of salad always is great to start off with. I would say a side of mixed vegetable is a great option as well. But make sure you get your nice little protein. Make sure you get your healthy fats. Make sure that you're getting in also a little bit of carb. So you may say, oh, Paulette, how does your lunch look? Okay, I'm going to have me probably a cup or two of green salad if I choose green salad, mixed with the tomatoes, a little bit of corn. Y'all know I like to fancy it up because that's how I break my fast, right around the lunchtime. A nice soup is nice too. There you go. Oh my God, you guys have so many options. I'm going to have to redo this video again and go in there and copy. I like that with smoked turkey necks. Oh, that bean soup. See, bean soup is a great option. You get your legumes in there. You get a little bit of fiber in there. You know, you're getting healthy, filling foods that's going to satiate you for a longer period. Okay, you're not gonna, if you get some bean soup, that's healthy, you're gonna be full for a little bit. Okay, now I'm not telling you eat the whole pot, but you may need a bowl or two depending on what's in there. So if you want to make it healthier, make sure you add a little vegetable in it. I'm island, and how we make our bean soup the Spanish style, we put eggs. We do eggs. Some folks do dumplings. You know, if you want to add a little extra carb up in there, you know, and then make it really nice. Multigrain wheat Cheerios is good. Yes, that's a great option for breakfast as well. A nice little bowl, not a big old plate or 4 or 5 bowls. Get your whole a nice little bowl, and you don't have to go back for seconds. It's just enough to set on your stomach, guys, not make you feel over the top. Okay, so that will be lunch. Get your salads, get your mixed vegetable up in there. Throw a half an avocado, that's good fat. If you want extra fat in there, I like coconut oil, so I can get a tablespoon or 2, knowing that that's healthy fat and it's going to keep me fuller in my vegetable. Sometimes I'll even put the coconut oil and make my rice with my coconut oil. I add my 1 to 2 tablespoons when I'm fixing my meat, because that's healthy fat, and it gives that little check mark, green check mark, like it's okay, because you're getting your fats in, so that way you could think straight. Do you know when you cut the fat out of your food and you cut the things that's going to help you grease your brains? Okay, that's the what do you call that now? The D3, the vitamin D3 and D6. I think I got it right. There's the 6s, and the meat gives you that D6, B6 and B3s. that helps your brains to function. The omega-3s, that's also a great source for you to get your brains functioning. Most of these diets today tells us, and I'm talking about it because I've experienced it. I've been there, done that with all the fat diets. Oh, you got to cut out the fat. You buy all this low fat, this low this, and low the next thing. That's not right, guys. You're limiting what your body can digest. The problem is not that the little bit of fat that you have that's going to turn you fatter. That's not it. It is the amount. We overdo it. Okay, rice is not bad for you. The overdoing it of rice. Most of us don't want a half a cup to 1 quart of rice. Y'all know who you are. Most of us want a half a plate of rice, meaning 2 to 3 cups of rice in order to feel full. I know, I'm gonna just put it out there because I was one of them. 1 cup of rice is not enough. I needed the bowl of rice and then some on top of that. So at the end of the day, guys, I'm just telling you, healthy choices don't always mean you got to have the one with limited sodium, and limited sodium is okay. But I'm just saying, they strip out all the fibers, they strip out all of the fat just to tell you that's healthier. It's not. When you buy your meat, they're telling you, don't buy your meat with all that fat. It's not healthy. That's a lie. That's trying to get you into processed food. You all need healthy foods, just smaller portions. That's all. You want the real meat. You want that beef steak with the fat falling off of it. Don't cut off your fat because your brains won't be able to function right. Keep your fat on your food. Fat is not bad for you. Too much of it is. Anything we do when it comes to our health, they're telling us to cut it down and cut this down and cut the next thing down. And in reality, we're not helping our bodies. Our body's going to fight it. Have you ever been on a diet where they tell you got to cut out the fat? You got to cut out the next thing. You're on this cut diet. And then by the time you reach half of the day, you feel like you're about to pass out and you give up. Have you ever been on those diets? I've been on the diets where you couldn't eat no carbs. Hello, no carbs for you because the carbs is bad for you. You know, then all of a sudden they're like the fat can burn on its own. Lies. Your body needs a balanced plate in order for you to function properly. It gets to the point on those fad diets, guys, that and I'm talking from experience. You get in there, you're on this diet, you're 1 or 2 days, telling you you're going to lose 2 pounds, and you so want to lose that 2 pounds off of that 60 that you gain, and you're doing the best that you can, going to bed early because you know if you stay up 1 minute more, you're about to eat the whole kitchen. You all know what I'm talking about. And when you get halfway in the diet, you end up getting the withdrawals, headaches, and all that stuff because your body's fighting you. Your body is not going to love you to give it skinless milk or give it low sodium. Or your body needs the sodium. Your body needs the fat. Your body needs all the grease that it can get in order to function properly. Have you ever been on a diet that you start forgetting? Why? Because you have low fat. The fat is to help your brains function. It's good for you. It's good for you. Okay? Not that you're going to end up eating too much of it. You got to eat just enough to get by. So even on anything with I've noticed that most of the time we do something, we want to do it to death. We're going to put our foot in this. We're going to get this thing done right. We're going to do it right. And you start up day 1. Woo, we doing it. Day 2. Woo, day 3, I think I got it. And day 4, somebody going to bring you a donut and pass it across your face. And all of a sudden, all what you did in day 1, day 2, and day 3 had got thrown out of the window. And guess what you tell yourself? Guys, I'm going to start back up again on Monday. Who's with me? Come on, guys, be honest. We're going to start up on Monday. And when Monday comes, we're like, another whole Dunkin' Donuts and Krispy Kremes fly by. And you're like, I guess I'm going to eat it. I'm going to start on Monday, next Monday. And when you know you're in a cycle, when you know that 5-pound gain ended up 10, That 10 pounds, double 20. That Monday turned into a year Monday. And it kept going. When you know, guys, you're walking across the mirror and your behind is still crossing and have an audience for itself. That is how bad it gets when we start procrastinating and we're leaving things for Monday. So today is Thursday. And I'm telling you all, take all your cravings out. Get everything out. Pull the paper out. Because I'm saying start today. Don't wait till Monday. Start now with making better choices. Don't be like me who gained 70 pounds just by saying, I could eat that. And then Monday, I'll start again. Tuesday, I'll start again. And then you get depressed because the scale keeps going up every time you jump on it. And then you get to the point where you're like, oh, forget it. I'm not going on no more diet. I'm just going to eat what I want. And then you start justifying the bad behaviors. Come on, guys. I'm not by myself. I know I'm not by myself. We justify bad behaviors and we say, it's okay. I'm not losing anyway. And then all of a sudden you got 70 pounds. You got 80 pounds on you. And then you give up. And then you can't find a man. Or you have a man and he's like, honey, what you doing? And you're like, well, it is what it is. Have you all been there? Yes. Because now you have no control over your eating because you lost it all. And now you got to get yourself back. So we got to speak to that spirit of gluttony and tell it, I'm in charge. You're not in charge of me. I'm in charge. And I said, no. I used to have to get up and go to my bed and tell myself, I'm not getting out of my bed to go and have that little scoop of ice cream that I feel for. Y'all know last year I talked about the ice cream situation. I told you all, I was married to the ice cream bucket. Every day after work, I had to go and get a big bowl of ice cream. It was like I was addicted. The gluttony had me going. It was bad, guys. And then all of a sudden, I looked down and I couldn't even see the top of my toes. I passed the mirror and my behind is just still passing the mirror. I put on the skirt and I had 3 layers of stomach. I had 5 backs. Because, y'all know how the bra back is the bra back fat. And then the one over that is like an overlayer, which is the love handles fat that flops on top of the bra. And then you have 3 little stomachs on the side that's upper the booty. Y'all know what I'm talking about. You know what I'm talking about when you get 70 and 80 pounds overweight. Guys, you got all kind of back going on there and extra rolls. And I'm not talking about the front. You start off with the extra. You start off from the underbelly, have one belly, and then that belly had another belly, and then that belly joins into the umbilical cord belly. The strap belly, I call that one, and the lower belly below that, and then they have one that call the fupa. So when you get the fupa, that's the one that falls on top. And all of a sudden, you can't see your toes. You have a problem. And that's where I was at. And I was sick of it. You going in the shower, you don't even shower normal no more. When you're doing a whole bunch of acrobatic stuff, getting cramps. Because you got layers that you need to get under and you can't fit to get under. Being fluffy is not fun. So let's stop trying to normalize it. Let's get healthy. And I know I sound like I'm beating a dead horse, but I know somebody's listening to me. I've been there, I've done that, and I'm still working on me. Okay? I'm still working on me. It's not easy when you get cramps. You can't even scratch your back anymore because your arms is so fluffy, you can't get behind it. Look at me showing off my little okay, let me stop. But I'm just saying, y'all know what I'm talking about. That's what I'm talking about. I was able to meet with a nutritionist. You don't have to get a nutritionist. You jump on board the Life with Paulette Health and Fitness, and you give yourself an ultimatum and say, between this day and that day, this is what I'm going to do. I don't even want you to give yourself a long-term situation. I want you to give yourself a 30-day, 60-day, 90-day, 1-month, 2 months, 3 months, 4 months, 5 months, 6 months, 1 year. I don't even want you to give yourself a long-term situation. I want you to give yourself a 30-day, 60-day, 90-day, 1-month, 2 months, 3 months, 4 months, 5 months, 6 months, 1 year. I don't even want you to give yourself a long-term situation. Give me 1 second. Let me unplug this car. I'll be right back. I want you guys to give yourself short terms. That's why I come on every week. Every Thursday, we're going to talk about the same scenario. That's what we do. I don't want you all to give yourself a home in by now and September, by now in December. No. You're giving yourself too much space to make mistakes. We're going to do it 1 week at a time. So from today till next Thursday, you should have your little thing checked out, and you should say, I move 1,000 steps. Be accountable to yourself. Don't worry about me and my big back. I've been there, done that. I had layers. I couldn't scratch. You think I could have do this back then? I would have been cramping and screaming. This elbow would probably pop out a long time ago, you know? And another thing, come here, let me tell you another thing, ladies, since there's ladies up in here. When you go even in the bathroom, y'all know what I'm talking about. And you get to the point where everything is so big and fluffy, you can't even figure out how to clean yourself. Okay? Don't get me started now. So when you know you get to that point in your life, you need to make a change. You need to make a change. And I needed to make a change, and I no longer wanted it. Let me unplug my car. I'll be back. Give me a second. About that. I need to make a change. Okay? I was to the point where when I go to the restroom, and I know this is TMI, but I'm talking to somebody, because y'all what I'm going through. Just not everybody gonna be Paulette. Not everybody gonna come on and give you all the tea. Okay? You go in the bathroom trying to think you still got flexibility, and when you know the whole roll of toilet paper gone. Why? Because you couldn't normal way. So now you're doing all these abnormal acrobats, trying to do what you got to do in order for you to be clean. Okay? I was sick of it. Okay? And we're going to leave that right there, because you all know what I'm talking about, but I ain't ashamed of it. I'm not ashamed of that. I've been there. I've done that. I took control over me and my body, and I said no to consistently going to bed over full. I said no to it. I'm 40 and then some pounds lighter than I was when I go back to my old videos. I remember I was on one day and somebody called me. They said, "Oh, even pigs drive." Oh my gosh. I said, "Oh my God, that's so harsh to tell somebody." And I laughed about it. I was like, oink, baby. I own my fat. I own it. I knew I was big. But it was just funny to see how people would call you out in 2 seconds. And you would say, that was mean. No, that was somebody that don't know you from osmosis that decide to say, oh, this person is a little bit, it's a little bit over there now, girl. You need to get it together. And I think I took that as a compliment in a way. It was a harsh compliment, but I took it as a compliment and said, you know what? Even pigs drive. That's deep. That's deep. They were just telling me I'm a little fluffy and I needed to unfluff myself. Now it's a different thing. Now it's a different thing. Hold on, sister. Let me check. Give me 1 second. Let me check in these comments, because I know I could be talking. I be talking. Give me 1 second, sisters. Let's see what you all are saying in here. Sister Tanya say greetings. Okay, Sister TNT say, most definitely I have moved. I have my own treadmill in the garage. No fried chicken. Good job for you, Sister Nicole. I'm so proud of you. Look at you getting all making room. I know she is. Kudos to you. See, you're going to move. It don't have to be in a gym. You could be in your own space at home and move outside of your yard. Move inside of your house. If all you have is your house, Go around the refrigerator, just don't go inside of it, okay? You go around the refrigerator several times. Walk from the bedroom to the bathroom to the refrigerator and back, and get your steps in. Get your steps in. Let's aim for 5,000 steps. I'm not even going to overload you guys mentally with 10,000, because 10,000, you need to be up your game for those 10,000 steps. But at 5,000, everybody can do 2.5 miles. Everybody can do it. If you can't even, if you're a toddler, a toddler gets more steps in than us. Shame. I know. But we can do 5,000 steps if we could start cleaning up or eating. Don't run away from the foods trying to strip out all the extra ingredients that we need. We are built for those foods. We're just not built to overeat them. That's the thing. That's it. You're not supposed to overeat the foods. You're supposed to eat enough to live, not live to eat. Let's see what else is up in here. I have been grilling chicken. There you go, sister. She have her grilled chicken. She said, that's healthy. I love me some grilled chicken. We have one place here in Hawaii called Maui Mike's. Oh my gosh, I love that chicken. We have good chickens here. We have huli huli. That's the sweet kind. We have the grill. We have a whole bunch of different flavors that you can get over here. I love the little spicy kick to the chicken. The lemon, the salty lemon chicken tastes good. The fried ones though, ugh. I know, but you know what? A little bit of fried chicken ain't gonna hurt you. It's not the thing is too much of that thing that can hurt you. Okay? Even too much water can hurt you, and water is good for you. But I'm just saying, too much of that thing is what can harm you. Hello, Sister EFP says my name, Helenia. Greetings, everyone. Sister Nicole said, oh no, my back has its own audience. Exactly. You know what I'm talking about. See, I told you all, it has its own audience. It's like entrance, make room. And you look back and it's still crossing that mirror. It's like audience. That's right. That's how you do it. Exactly. Sister Helena says, Elvira's clapping and she's like, oh, okay. No worries, sis, because I'm going to keep you accountable too. We all going to get on a little spree where we're going to check in. There you go. Sister EF TNT says, I step in my garage treadmill and my treadmill tells me how many calories. Oh, that's a good one. I thought about getting me a treadmill at home, and then all of a sudden I said, you know what? I need to be around people. I'm a people person. So being home, yes, I could do my own thing, but I also enjoy my little peanut gallery at the gym. I really do enjoy them, and they're definitely, we enjoy each other's company. So that's what I do. I'm hanging in there. Helena says she's hanging in there. Yes, sis, yes, hang in there. That's what we're going to do. We're going to keep each other accountable. Sister Nicole say, thank you, Paulette. This feels very motivating. Oh, you're so welcome. I'm so glad that you're feeling motivating when it comes to your health and fitness, because at the end of the day, all we have is each other, and not all of us may not need to lose the same amount of weight, but we all have the same end goal, which is losing the weight. Okay. Sister Nicole say, we'll fly across the waters up north to Washington. Well, fly across the waters up north, Washington State, and come walk with me. I will. When I'm back in Washington State, I will definitely give you a call. We're going to do 10,000. We got to do 10,000. If I'm going to come all the way over there, Sister Nicole, we're going to do 10,000 steps. Definitely. 5 miles. We can walk around all over. They have nice little state parks over there. I love actually, when I visited the first time, I enjoy that. Sister Tanya said, yeah, I need my overnight oats on my parfait. Yes, it tastes delicious. I normally, if you do it yourself, you can make healthier choices too. Mainly, sometimes you buy them with the little yogurt and stuff. Instead of using the sweet yogurt, sometimes you may want to have the non-sweet one. That will be a healthier choice. And I like to use honey on top of my oats, Sister Tanya. You know, sometimes a little bit of honey over there or a little bit of agave just to give it that little kick. But I will switch out the sweet yogurt inside of it. And I know, yes, it kills it. But then if you can, that would be a choice that I would swap. Let me see. I have avocado and eggs in the morning, Mrs. TNT. Oh my gosh, Sister TNT. Sister Nicole, you probably snatched by now. Ooh, she said she having her eggs and avocado. Ooh. Sister EFP said, LOL, 4 pieces of bacon. Yes, girl. Yes, some people can eat their like half, 4 to 6 pieces. Some folks eat the whole pack of bacon a day. Like some folks, they go all overboard. It's not the bacon that gets you fat. It's the overeating of it. Too much of it. 2 little slices ain't gonna do you nothing. It's your brain will be like, oh, will love it. Your brains love that. The problem is when we overdo it. Sister Tanya say, it's the lunch and dinner I have trouble with. Oh, you have trouble with lunch and dinner. See, lunch and dinner for me is my favorite. My less favorite stuff is breakfast. I don't care for breakfast. I could skip breakfast any day. I don't even think about food until 12 o'clock. Then I feel like I'm a zombie. Like I need to eat, you know. Sister Alina said avocado and egg sounds good. Yes, Sister Tanya said, yeah, making your own bread is great. Just get some Greek yogurt and all-purpose flour. That's what I do. Really, Sister Tanya, I want that recipe because I think I'm gonna try that. I'm gonna buy me a bread maker first. I ain't gonna be needing nothing on my hands. Oh no way. I'm gonna get a bread maker, and once I get a bread maker, I'm gonna need your recipe, Sister Tanya, because that sounds delicious. Ooh. Mrs. TMP, I love avocado. Says, okay, she's talking to her. Put the cheese and the scrambled eggs as well. Yeah, there's nothing wrong with a little bit of cheese, a little bit of protein on the side there. You know, you add it up in there. Just know if you're lactose intolerant, cheese may not be your best friend. I'm just throwing that out there. I'm eating, Sister EFP say, I'm eating guacamole right now. Yummy! Oh, I could eat some guacamole with a little bit of chips. Not guacamole with chips is delicious too. I love that. Oh my gosh. Let me see. Sister, okay, she's talking. Since I have second born, my hormones have been off. Okay. Let's see. Sister Nicole say, I've also drunk beets juice. Beets juice is good for your blood. If you have low iron, you may want to get some beets juice. Some liver, it's good for you. They have spinach. I think kale has great iron to help you build up your blood and stuff like that too. So there's different things that you can switch up and change. You say greetings, Blanca. Hi, Blanca. Welcome in. Sister Nicole say, I like 15 bean soup with my smoked turkey. Oh my gosh, I could eat some of that now. Why you said that, Sister Nicole? You know I love me some bean soup. Yes. She also said Cheerios. Okay. Sister Alina say, I had to calm down with turkey tails. Oh my goodness. I had a friend that she used to make the turkey necks or the tails, or however they call that. And she would put it in bean, like the white beans or any beans. Oh my gosh, she made it so good. I was like, oh, I love it too, but I love when they make it for me, Sister Helena. You know, Helenia, when they make it for me, it tastes better. When I have to make it, I don't know about that. I'm gonna wait till when you come and you make some here in Hawaii, okay? Hello, Brother Goyo. Blanca, that sounds feminina. Oh yeah, Blanca. I was wondering who Blanca was. Hello, Brother Goyo. They're calling you Blanca. Oh my goodness. Sister Nicole say, no thank you. I will not be eating no lettuce or no raw vegetable because it cyclosporitis diarrhea disease is out. Oh yeah, you can't have nothing raw. We don't want none of that. Cyclosporitis. Oh my God, that sounds such a that word. Okay, we ain't getting none of that diarrhea. Not over here. So we got to cook everything. All right. Let me see. Sister Nicole says she put coconut oil in her hair and grease my skin. Yeah, you put it in your hair, grease skin. It's like Wicks, Wicks, the Wicks style. You put it on anything, okay? It cures from hemorrhoids to toothache when you're using Wicks. Well, it's the same thing as coconut oil. As a person that enjoys the flavor of coconut oil, you could put it on your skin, you could put it on your hair, and it's also eatable as well. You could put it in your food, and it works perfect inside and out. I'm just saying. That's me eating the whole chicken. Let's see. I have sweet cravings every now and then, Sister Nicole say. And I have me some brownies now. So I have to confess. Look at you. But you know what? You're being honest and true to yourself. And that's good. There's nothing wrong with saying oops. And there's nothing wrong with the brownie. Just don't eat the whole brownies. One little block of brownies, it's okay. It's nothing wrong with it. I always have dessert after all my lunches. I'll have a little dessert, something sweet, just to get you, move from point A to point B. It's nothing wrong with a little bit sweet. Okay, Sister TNT say once every other month, LOL. Look at you. Well, thank you for your confessions. I believe you. All right, and there's nothing wrong with a little piece of brownie or a little piece of dessert. All that thing about cutting it out, no. You don't have to cut out your desserts. You can have your dessert, just not overdo it, okay? Helena say, my cravings are crazy. Yeah, we all been there, done that with a Pooh shirt. I still have here and there a little bit of cravings, but not as much as I used to have because I started to clean up my eating, Sister Helena. I started to clean up my eating habits, so my cells and my hormones is not kicking in trying to crave certain things. But if anything, I'm still gonna grab me that bag of chips. Like that salt is what I love. I don't care much for desserts. I'm a salt person, but I will eat it if it's not gonna throw me over and make me feel like I've gained 200 pounds. I will go ahead and I'll have me a little dessert. But I love me that bag of salt chips, a little handful of that. Yes, I'm gonna have that. Okay, nothing wrong with it. Mrs. TNTC, so it's really difficult after pregnancy. Oh, you talking to me? Okay. She says difficult after pregnancy. It is difficult to lose your weight, especially if you're mentally telling yourself, I gotta eat in order to the baby to survive. Because most people will tell you, you gotta eat healthy so the baby can get nourishment from the milk. The milk is going to pull out the nourishment from whatever you give it, and it's going to give it to the baby the best portion of it anyway. Now, you may have a baby that's probably a little colicky where you want to eat beans while you're breastfeeding. Then you're going to give the baby gas, or certain foods you eat, the baby may not be able to digest that because they're sensitive as well. So you may have to watch what it is that you put into your mouth. But telling you to eat more so that the baby milk can be richer, no, that's a lie. Okay, all right. But you want to eat, but not overdo it. And you say, yes, that's my problem. She says, I'm definitely coming out of blowfish model. Say, you're so silly, Sister Nicole. She's gonna be a blowfish model. Yes, girl. And I'm gonna be a cheerleader there too. Hercules. You're so silly. Oh my God. Sister TNT said, I have to lose weight, doctor. I have a weight loss doctor and a dietitian that's working with me through this. Yes. I have one too. I had to get one. And I think that's the best idea ever, because you can go to somebody and you can let them understand, where to take you, instead of tell you just jot everything down. No, I need to talk to a real person that's been through the dust, and they can explain it to me and they can help me through. Because my problem was the checking down. I'm not going to sit there and be checking down. Oh, I had water today. Oh, I had me 3 grains of rice. Mentally, I couldn't do that. So I would always fail. I thank God my husband loves me for me. Oh, yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am. I could not see my toes when I was pregnant, and that's it. Oh, Okay, Sister Nicole. Well, I could tell you, and you were pregnant. Imagine not being pregnant and can't see your toes. Hello. Okay. All right. Sister TNT says, Sister Paulette, please lock your car doors because I saw a man next to your car. Please be safe. I'm in the charging lot, and the man next to my car, he was the one that was fixing the charger. So he's good to go. And yes, I appreciate, your concern. But girl, I mean, like there's guards right there. There's a bank next to me as well with a guard, and I'm really not scared in this area here because, you know, just to let you know. But I understand you got to be careful when you're with your surroundings. But he ain't no hurt to me, and I just did boxing yesterday, so I'm ready with my papa. I was ready. I was ready, sis. I was ready. Okay, you gotta work out. Working out, I would have been in the name of Jesus. I was ready. But he didn't. He was fixing the box over there. He wasn't messing with me. What's the Paulette? Why won't you go live again tonight and go live in your kitchen? Cook in the kitchen some delicious examples for us. Oh, look at you. You know what, Sister Nicole? That's a great idea. I'm going to have to consider that probably best for me on a weekend, where I go in there and I show you guys either a lunch, a dinner, or something where you guys can get great options. That's a great thing. I think I'm going to throw that into the mix where I'm cooking my healthy options that I normally will do and share with you. Probably make a smoothie sometimes, because smoothies also can replace for a meal as well. Hello, Louis. How are you? Welcome to Life of Paulette. If you're just coming in here, go ahead and hit that like button. I appreciate each and every one of you all for stopping by Life of Paulette. Oh my gosh, I've been on talking for 50 minutes. That's too long. Woohoo! But I appreciate you guys and welcome in. Paulette, you talking to me, sis. I am talking to you, Sister Nicole. Oh my goodness, Paulette. And you know when that fluffiness get real bad, when you have to spread your cheeks on the Nicole! Oh my God! Oh my God, that's a good one. Nicole, stop it. You're making me scream here. I can't take it. I can't take it. Now, that's hilarious. See, I didn't went into all the details, but if you're on here, go read Sister Nicole. Go read her stuff, because that's just what I was thinking. I was just trying to make it a little bit more, less out there, but Nicole did it for me. Thank you, sister. There you go. She said just what I was thinking. Helena said, I had a lot of fried chicken lately. Yeah, you had too much. Oh, man. Louis said he'll be right back. No problem. I appreciate you coming by. I'm starting over. You are starting over. Yes, Helena, we are starting over today. Today we're starting over, and I'm going to check in next week. I will post my weekly steps for you guys at least once a week. I'm going to post a post there saying how many steps did you get today, and you guys can just upload in your steps. Just post, and we're going to post for the whole month right under the same post, because we'll be every day posting steps, and it will just fill up my post feed. I'm just going to do one post that says how many steps I finished by the end of the day, at least minimum of 5,000, and you all can post under that for the whole month. Every month we're going to just be posting so you can stay accountable, okay? No less than 5,000. If you don't check in, I'm going to be calling you, okay? Starting today, I want those 5,000 steps, okay? I'll be looking to see who's going to post and who's not going to post. I'll be giving you a call. Y'all know I will. Y'all know it's people person with my husband and stay in my garage. There you go. I'm down for the 10,000 steps. The Lord's will come next summer, come Washington State, so we can walk. Yes, ma'am. That's what I'll do. Girl, my husband snatched me. I'm fluffy or not. Fluffy or not. That's right, girl. That's right. My son was taking everything from me. Seriously. Oh, I know, girl. I know how that go. Oh, no, I ate healthy when I was pregnant, and I lost the weight and was skinny, then gained it right back after craving everything. Oh, my goodness. I wish I had a little feel of that. Me, I gained 70 pounds with my first kid, 60 with my second kid. And guys, I lost the first 70 and stayed with the 60, lost 40, gained it all the way back and went past the goal. And now I was up to over 70 pounds that I had gained extra, and I'm down 40 something pounds. So to get back to my square one, I need about 20 something more pounds down to 30. I'm gonna give it 30 so I can have a little room just in case I want a cupcake, you know. Just in case, okay? You got to make room for extra. All right. All right. No, not the Hercules. Yes, yes, Paulette. And show us some examples of healthy seasonings as well. Okay, I can do that, sis. I can do that now. My seasoning that I have, I normally got my seasons from back home. It's called a complete seasoning. So my husband don't care for all the salt either, but I use complete seasoning, and it's like I can't remember. I'm going to show it to you guys. It may not be the healthiest, but that's what we use on the island. And I've seen some, it's consommé, and that's how you salt in your stuff and give it flavor. And that's how I season my food. I don't do it a whole thing. And then I have a cousin that makes me my sauce, my hot sauce, that gives my meats and stuff flavor, so I use that. I ran out of that, but I do have my complete season and my other season that I use in the meantime. So I'll share that with you guys. So yes, thank you, Sister. And by the way, if you all have any other ideas that you think I should do on the weekends, like a Saturday or something when I'm not gigging, I can definitely go on there and I could put a video together with you, because it's too easy. You know, I'll give you all some samples of different things. I love that. So yes, I will go ahead and do that. And with that, guys, we've already been on for over 50 minutes and it's too much. But I appreciate each and every one of you for coming over here to Health and Fitness with Paulette, Life with Paulette here. It's Thursday, so every Thursday y'all going to be getting similarity of videos, good, bad, or indifferent. If I gain, if I lose weight. Next week I'm going to be telling you guys a little bit more about my weight loss journey and how much weight I've lost since today to Thursday. We all should share that too. How about that? How about we share how many steps we did from one week to the next, and by next week, this from today till next Thursday, you should at least lost half a pound that you could share with us. Okay, that's what I feel that you all should do. We all could stay accountable, because imagine if Sister Nicole lost 2 pounds because from today, changing her habits and walking on that in-home garage treadmill that she have that I don't. And you know, I'm gonna work a little harder, because I'll be like, she lost 2 pounds last week, now my little half a pound look like a little smidget. I need to work my game up, you know. And I think that is healthy motivation, and I feel like that's what we need right now in these holiness streets, to stay focused. Okay, let's get the health down first, instead of wondering about, you know, well, how you gonna keep him, or how you gonna get him or keep him. Right now I need to keep mine. Okay, so I need to make sure that I'm getting all chiseled down, instead of looking like the blowfish that Sister Nicole talk about. I'm tired of looking like that blow up fish. Okay, we want to defluff ourselves. So that's the goal for Life with Paulette this year. We are defluffing ourselves, and we're going to stay accountable, so that way when one lose 2 pounds, if she can do it, I can do it. And we all motivate each other. Now, don't be hating on the sister that lost 2 pounds and you only lost half a pound. Maybe you didn't drink enough water that week. Maybe you didn't do all your steps. Maybe you had too much donuts that day and you didn't get to your goal. Make sure that you guys are reasonable with yourself. Don't compare yourself with nobody. You all be happy for everybody that's losing, and those that are not losing, or those that are staying stagnant, pray for them, okay? Because something they did within the week that caused them to hold on to that little extra fluff, okay? But now I gotta go get my shmoney, ladies. And gentlemen, I would love to stay here and talk to you guys about health and fitness a little bit longer, but you know what? Paulette can't do it because I gotta make the shmoney, okay? I'm gonna go make my shmoney. It's 12:30. By 2 o'clock, my kids are waiting for me to come home, and I got to go. Alrighty? But with that, guys, I appreciate each and every one of you guys for coming in. I will be posting starting next week. From no, actually today I'm gonna give it to y'all. I want you all to hit that 5,000 step minimum. I'm gonna post my 5,000 minimum, and guess what you all just did to me? You put fire under me, because now I gotta go finish my 5,000 step. That means I will have to be doing DoorDash and Spark so that I can walk around my neighborhood to get 5,000, so I can show y'all that I did 5,000, and hope that you guys also stack before the end of the day your 5,000 steps. You see how the fire and the accountability comes up and they stack up against each other? We all staying accountable to each other. When we do that, that's when all tides raise all ships. And that's how we're going to lose this weight together. We're going to swim together. Are we swimming? Yes, we are. We're going to swim straight to shore. Okay? Straight to shore. And in our little sexy selves, looking like a snack for our husbands and for our future husbands. Okay? I like that. Anyway, I'm out of here. I gotta go. Thank you guys for joining in, and I'll see you all on the next one. I love you. I bid you good eve. Bye-bye, babies. Bye-bye. I'm posting today, so go right ahead and drop your 5,000 underneath my post. And for the whole month, that's where we're going to be posting our stuff. And those that don't check in, I already know who all is up in here. If you don't check in, she calling. Yes, she is. She calling, she faced you like that. I'll be calling you all out. So if you're all on board on this health and fitness and moving, just know you're going to get a call if you don't post. So go ahead, Sister Nicole. Amp it up. Let's get it going.